is everyone being like, AI is ruining humanity.
AI police.
AI police.
Yes.
Is AI making us dumb? But then I'm also questioning, is AI making us dumb?
I feel like that's proof because everybody's losing their mind.
Everyone's losing their mind. Everyone needs to be mad about something, always.
Right.
They need something to be angry about.
This is exhausting.
This feels like I feel like surely there's got to be something better to be mad about. But
Oh yeah. There's plenty.
Us talking about using it jokingly for therapy. Oh my word, did that make people mad?
Firestorm. Yeah.
So I have some clarifications to make. I didn't silence my phone, and I also didn't put the red light on. Here's my thoughts in my brain.
Okay. I'm glad you have some.
Yeah. I feel like I want to just talk to you briefly about the podcast in general.
Okay.
I'm so excited you're here with me today.
I know.
Annalyn's on the podcast.
It's been forever. 'Cause,
It feels like
I'm so in demand.
It feels like, and when I get to have you on the podcast, it's very exciting.
No, it's like a reunion.
You're-
It's like this all is as it should be.
You were not meant to be my special guest. You were meant to be my host.
supposed to be here all the time.
I know. This might not work. I
need two of me because I'm just. It's that time of year where there's just so many like major projects, and then there's also life.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks for both of us.
Yeah.
On a regular basis.
Well, that was one of the
outside of work.
Yeah.
So.
That was one of the things I was going to say is that this
Yeah.
transition from a couple things I want to say. Whew, squirrel brain. Number one,
It's the drink.
green tea. Going from every other week posting
Yeah.
and my fears on that and like, is everyone going to hate that? I feel like it's gone better than I thought.
Yeah.
And I feel like it has taken a big pressure off.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fans feel, but it has not tanked the numbers as much as I feared. Here's what I've also learned. Short form videos do not do well on YouTube. So anyway, for those who are sticking around for those ones, thank you so much. But I'm just learning a lot, I guess is the point I'm getting at. I'm learning. I have really good nails today. I wanted to point that out too.
It's the only reason we're podcasting
Literally
today.
the only reason I was like, we're going to podcast this week is because I have great nails. So I have not
Valid.
I don't think I've had a set on since before my dad died.
What?
I don't think so.
No,
Because
you
I'm like,
have.
I don't think I have the ability to put a set of nails on.
I know you have. No,
Really?
No, you have. I don't remember what they were, but I know that you did.
Well, I haven't routinely.
But not like that.
I
Yeah.
haven't routinely. I'm going to put a picture on the screen of what these looked like before I cut them down because they were scary.
They were
We're
intense.
always bringing it back to nails. I can't help it. It's just, it has to be a little bit of a fashion show. I've recently learned that men watch this podcast. Why are you guys here? This is for the girls. I'm just kidding. I'm happy you're here. Keep coming back.
Yeah.
No, it always kind of surprises me. So recently, I had people approach me at a function and be like, hey, I know you from my FYP. And I was like, it freaks my brain out. And also, I really love making friends. So I was excited. I was excited to make new friends. So
Yeah, a
I'm
little
making
celebrity
friends.
moment.
Yeah, celebrity moment. Which
you know,
again, I've
you were due.
always felt that way about myself. Wait, I didn't need this for that. But
validation is nice.
it's nice. But Bill's also told me that he's had people coming up to him being like, I watch your podcast, but they're men. And I'm like, why?
Maybe they're watching his episodes.
I guess.
I really think they're watching you though.
Yeah.
I mean, that tracks.
Yeah. I'm only half joking, half serious. Anyway, today I had the idea to talk about some things on my brain, and then you can talk about the things that match my things on my brain.
And if they don't match,
Whatever.
oh, wow.
We're here for the ride, and I think these people know that by
We're
now.
just catching up today.
We've been here for over a year, so they know what to anticipate. Also, the squirrelier episodes seem to do better, so they are here for the unhinged. AI, ChatGPT, and here's the latest. The latest in my thoughts and what's going on. There's a lot of controversy and a lot of hot opinions.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like everywhere I'm on the internet, whether, stuff that we're posting, anything I post that has a hint of a word about AI or ChatGPT, someone is in the comments being like, wow,
Immediately.
why are you using it like that? And it's brain rot and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, people get fired up. And then everything I ever see someone else posting, same thing, is everyone being like, AI is ruining humanity.
AI police.
AI police.
Yes.
Is AI making us dumb? But then I'm also questioning, is AI making us dumb? So it's kind of opened up.
I feel like that's proof because everybody's losing their mind.
Everyone's losing their mind. And
so in a general sense, I think it already is making people less cognitive because they're just so amped up about it.
Everyone, everyone needs to be mad about something always. Right. They need something to be angry about.
This is exhausting.
This feels like I feel like surely there's got to be something better to be mad about. But
oh yeah, there's plenty.
Artificial intelligence, but I mean, there's a fear behind it. Fine.
Yeah.
But us talking about using it, like jokingly for therapy, oh my word, did that make people mad?
Firestorm, yeah. Yeah.
So I have some clarifications to make and more opinions to have so that trolls can hop in my comments.
On that as well.
Yeah. I have so many things that are going to make people mad. So hop on in, trolls. Here's what I've recently kind of learned about myself anyway, using ChatGPT, because I'm still using it as a therapist. You guys love that?
Use the word. Say it.
Actually, what I think is it more of, and you started talking to me about this morning, is I think it's more of a brain dump situation.
Yes.
And I think, and for anyone who doesn't know what that means or what that is like what used to be, I'm worried that this is going to be bumping my mic and making noise. Anyway, what used to be taking like a pad of paper and a pen and literally splurging out every thought in your brain. And this used to be an anxiety method, like a clear your mind method, like when you're feeling like, I don't know what I'm doing, get every thought out of your brain method onto paper so that you can then look at it, you like get a sense of like clarity from it. I now feel like doing that with chat, I get some feedback in addition to just, well, now I'm looking at it. Now I have to analyze,
right?
Well, what does it all mean? And how do I sort it out?
Right.
Whereas chat can instantly sort out everything I've just vomited into it and go, so here's what you're dealing with into categories.
Right.
And give me any kind of feedback. And then I get to decide what I do.
Yeah.
Sometimes I literally swipe out a chat and don't even do anything with it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I go, oh, I didn't even realize that like this thing are kind of grouped together and not important, or like this thing are priorities, or like whatever. It just helps me kind of sort.
Yeah.
So like jokingly being like, it's my therapist. It's more like, everyone calm down. It's more of like an assistant journal in that sense.
I feel like it's a filter.
It's a filter.
Like for me, because since the last time that we talked about it, and you were mentioning that you did that, and I was like, oh, I never thought of using it for something like that. I had a pretty intense weekend this past weekend, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to get some of this out of my head. Usually I just write it out. That's always what I've done since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I'm going to dump it into chat and see what it says, and not really asking it anything, but just saying, this is what I'm dealing with. Yeah. This is what I'm feeling.
Yep.
And it came back with, here's some of the things that could be influencing your thoughts at this moment, or this could be why this feels so heavy right now, or it came up with, it kind of like put it into context in a weird way, because it does. I mean, I've used it enough that chat knows some things about me.
Yes.
You know, it knows some of my medical history. Because it's analyzed test results for me. So I could have greater clarity going into doctor's appointments and stuff like that. So it knows some of the things that I've been through in my life.
Even recent history, like your mom dying, or like things that have fundamentally affected you.
Right. And so, now I'm dealing with this stuff. And so it's culling from all of those factors and saying, this could be why this feels so heavy right now. Here's something that maybe might help you to deal with this pressure.
Yeah.
So it's like, instead of just journaling and being like, there, it's out, and now it's outside of my body and I can put it down for a second.
Yeah.
You still are thinking about, why did I write that? Where is this coming from? Which is fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with still doing it that way. But I found it really helpful, and it was very calming this weekend too, to have that kind of feedback, because it was very accurate. A lot of what it was saying was like, oh yeah, because I think we tend to forget about some things that factor in to how we're feeling, and we think, I should just be able to deal with this.
Definitely.
I should be fine with this. And so it was cool to have something
connect the pieces for you.
That for me, and because in the moment I wasn't thinking about the big picture. I was just so granular and in the moment. And so it was kind of cool to get that kind of perspective, which I wouldn't have had otherwise.
Right.
I would have probably gotten there eventually, but I really needed that clarity, like, in the moment.
Yeah.
And so to get that,
Yep.
I'll call it a therapist.
Yeah.
I'll use the word.
Yeah.
I mean, who else would I have had access to? I mean, and it's not like you don't talk with your friends or your family.
Right.
It's
Right.
true you do, but if you have like a neurospicy brain like I do, and you just kind of sometimes can get hyper-focused easily on things, you have to talk about it 58 times before you can be at peace with it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like...
Oh my gosh, same. Same. I have to
Running to
hash
my
through the
friend.
same
Yeah.
thing at least 100 times
Yeah.
before I can completely either not even be over it, but like sort through it.
Right. Just to
And-
process it.
And
You have to pick it apart
I can't expect
so many times.
I can't expect that of a friend.
No, it's exhausting.
Maybe 99 times.
With-
but by the 100th
I mean, you know me. I will be there for all of them.
But you know, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's not your job as my friend to I cannot expect you to let me dump on you at
24/7,
at all
right.
hours of the
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
You have your own life and your own issues, and it's not your responsibility.
Yeah.
And so it's like, there are those moments when it's like, I'm going to
Right.
go to this person, this therapist about this
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But the same way you would turn to a journal
Right.
for certain, just vomiting stuff out, sorting
Yeah.
stuff out. This is a new tool that clearly makes people uncomfortable because it's new and unfamiliar.
Try it. If they
Try
haven't
it.
done it, though, I feel like the people that are freaking out about it are ones that actually haven't had any curiosity about it, or haven't like tried
Here's the reality
using
of
it that way.
Here's the reality of it too. People are scared of privacy concerns, and here's what I'll say.
Yeah.
I have accepted
Yeah.
that my privacy could be leaked because of it. I've accepted it.
Yeah.
I'm not dumb. I understand the
there-
same way every time I
Yeah.
post a picture
Yeah.
on Instagram and Facebook and a video on TikTok, it does not belong to me anymore.
Right.
As much as they say, we promise it's you.
I-
Whatever you put on the internet is on the internet.
Privacy is kind of a
permanent ink.
concept
Privacy is a
point.
concept.
instead of a reality.
And so
I
you
feel
do
like,
right. You do have to understand.
yeah, there's very
ChatGPT
little
promises, pinky swears.
Right.
And maybe it is. And maybe it is locked in.
Yeah.
But like, I at least go into it knowing there's a chance
Right.
someone's reading this.
If someone,
They're using it. It
Right.
could be leaked. I
Right.
get it. And guess what? I haven't murdered anybody. So, like, I'm not worried that I haven't committed any crimes that I'm afraid, like, oh no.
Right.
Like, and if you have, maybe don't. Like,
and all of my friends in person know I'm this messed up too. So it's like, if you knew me on a day-to-day basis, you would not be shocked by anything that
Yeah.
I put into ChatGPT.
Right.
So
right. Yeah.
it's all relative. It really is.
I feel that the same way that you do, that it's like I've had a lot of light bulb moments where it just connects things for me that I, especially in moments of like being just like mentally so fatigued or run down or exhausted or in grief or whatever, that it's like that all the information's there. It came from my brain.
Right.
And this is literally just a learning machine that it's just helping me be like, I took this info you gave me over here, and I'm just being like, could this be the reason that you're feeling like that? And I'm like, oh my God, yeah,
That's
it is.
it.
And then I feel better.
It's like holding up a mirror to your whatever it is you're dealing with.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was great. Like, I was so glad that I tried it and that you suggested it, because I was like, wow, this is really cool. And the other thing that I thought was super cool for it, I have family that's going through some pretty big health stuff right now. And you know how sometimes you may be tempted to like Google symptoms or Google like they're feeling like this is happening.
Yeah.
And then you just get all this information from Google that freaks you out. And you're like, oh my God, everybody's dying. I tried something instead this weekend and went to chat instead, because I'm like, why am I scoping the internet?
Yeah.
Why not just tell chat what's going on and ask it to look for connections and look for things? Far more reasonable results came up.
Yeah.
It was more likely, like, this is most likely based on the information you're giving me, but here are some other options to think about.
Yeah.
Would you like a list of questions to ask your provider or this person's healthcare provider when you're there for the visit? And it was just like, instead of going on Google and freaking myself out, it was like, I'm just going to ask you to be reasonable and do the research, and came back with something that was like, oh, you know what? That makes a whole lot of sense. And it was way different than what I was finding.
And I think it's because you can be more nuanced and specific in the information you put into chat. For instance, you can put in, like, if I'm typing into Google, what are the symptoms of the flu? That's as pretty much as specific as you can get. Whereas I can in chat be like, so my sister has this and this and this, and last month she also was dealing. Like, I can get so deeply specific, granular, like deep, and then it will take all those facts. I can't do that in Google search because then it's just going to spit out a whole bunch of articles that don't apply.
Right.
And like,
but then you start thinking, but does this apply?
Right.
Could this apply? If it fits into that, should we be worried about that?
Right.
Like, it creates just like this
it narrows
fear-mongering.
it. Chat can narrow it down, and I think that's why I personally really like it, because it's like, I don't care about everything on the internet.
Right.
I care about what applies
what
to me.
What relates to this specific little
And I also I
happening.
try to always keep in mind, like, this information could be inaccurate still.
Exactly.
And what it's feeding me could be, and there have been times when it has fed me things and I'm like, that's not right.
Yeah.
And I have challenged it and been like, hey, so that's not right because of blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh yeah, you're right. And then I'm like, okay. So it's a bit of a reality check of like do not go in just so yes, everything is yes. Like, it's all right.
Like, you wouldn't go into your doctor and be like, well, chat told me that I have this.
Right.
No, it's not replacing
a
medical professional.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But
one of the things I recently did too was, and there's in settings where you can create personalization for you, like custom instructions. And one of the things that I have put in my custom instructions for it was basically like, don't agree with everything I say.
Yes.
Like, challenge my thinking and, you know, come back with different viewpoints on things. Don't just, because it tends to be a yes man and like, you're so right. Everything you say is beautiful and I love you. Like, it just.
You are so smart to approach it like this.
Yes. It's how it's always
You're
answered.
on the right
and I'm just
track.
like, blah, blah, blah. I don't care about that chat. Like, give me the truth. Like, so
Right.
and then I often
Be real about
still will be like, give me like the hard truth, even if I hate it on
Right.
this question.
Right.
And it will become way more like,
Be objective.
Be objective.
You just ask it to be objective and not like
and that helps too. Like, I feel like
a
that's
delusional best friend.
do not be my delusion. Sometimes.
I mean,
Tell me I'm pretty. Have you gone to the pro yet? Are you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A long time ago. Since I've had it, I immediately went to the paid. I didn't mess around with the free versions at all.
Yeah.
Because I could instantly see, like, I did like a trial of the pro, like the same day. I don't know, when I first started looking into it. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to waste my time with the free version.
Because it's,
so
at this point, I've had it for so long. I'm like, I don't even know if it's worth it anymore because I don't know what free offers anymore.
Right. I know.
So I'm like, I'm assuming it's still worth it.
It's still worth it.
It's faster. You can upload more images.
And you're not
it generates
limited.
Stuff. You're not limited.
Like, there are only so many times a day you can use it. Because I noticed that when I tried to, like, there was another version that just came out. And I used it for a little while and I was like, yeah, it's all right. But it wasn't worth the huge jump in price. But
yeah.
So I feel like what is it, like $20 a month?
Yeah.
I feel like it's worth it.
Yeah.
For
Again,
what it is.
Again, a therapist copay would cost more than that. So
seriously?
People
Just for the reasoning, just to use it to reason things out, to kind of get a different perspective or to hone your perspective of something, to see the big picture of something. Like, I've really enjoyed and I'm still like just starting to use it like that, but I've really enjoyed that aspect of it because I feel like it's not replacing a skill. It's not making me dumber.
Right.
It's just an assist. And it feels like a true assist and not any of those other things. So I really like it.
One of the things that, and the more you use it and give it information about yourself, the more, like, the better this will work. But I found a prompt on, I think it was TikTok. And the prompt was so interesting. And, I don't know if I can find the chat anymore, but it was basically this whole, and I'll send it to you.
Yeah, please do.
Let me see if I can find it.
One of my favorite ones is asking it to use deep research.
Well, so this prompt was basically like, it was basically like this, like, I want you to take everything you know about me and, like, basically, like, analyze who I am as a person and my life. And
I don't know if I want to do that.
I mean, you have to be ready for some hard truths about yourself. But let me tell you something.
Was it pretty accurate?
Well, okay,
Did
so
you try
are
it?
you? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why I want to show it to you because, is it this? Like, are you a person that likes personality tests?
I think they're interesting. Like, I like to see how accurate they are.
Because if you like stuff like that, then I think that you would really like this.
Okay, cool.
Because you know how sometimes you read, like, whatever, Myers-Briggs or whatever, and you get cast, and you're like, oh, that sounds so much like me.
Yeah.
That's how this felt to me.
Oh, cool.
Except spookier. Except I was just like freaked out because it took stuff that I'm like, I don't even know how it's possible that it's getting to that like specific about my life. Like it broke down my childhood trauma somehow.
Oh, wow.
And like
Maybe I should do that.
It made sense of like why I behave in certain ways that I didn't even understand.
See? Therapy.
But like it made me feel a lot better. Like I was just like, I never knew that I did that thing because of that. Mm-hmm. And anyway, I can't find the chat right now, but I will send you it's like a kind of a long prompt.
So that would only work if you had already inputted a lot of information about your childhood and your family,
Yeah, I mean, and I
dynamics
haven't,
and things like
and
that.
that's what's you'd have to have a bit of a history with who you are with chat. But
Like, how long have you been using chat like this? Would you say?
I mean, at least 6 months.
Okay. And so, like, you would probably get a more detailed, very specific, and more accurate answer than I would. I've only just started using it in a similar way.
Yeah.
It doesn't know that much about me.
Yeah.
I mean, it knows some, but it's mostly just like medical stuff.
Like the fear you don't admit is the one.
Oh my goodness.
Your hidden narrative in subtext. That one freaked me out. So I'll show. This is for her off screen because it's pretty. But anyway, so anyway, all of this kind of leads back to the question that I have been thinking about a lot the past few weeks, which is using ChatGPT or AI so frequently making us dumb in the sense that we're no longer using our own brains to think. Like we're turning to it so much to do stuff for us, think for us. Like, am I not thinking for myself? Because I saw, and I sent it to you, a Facebook post that was basically
that
like,
was really interesting.
MIT did a brain scan being like, people who use ChatGPT can't like recall like thoughts for themselves anymore, whereas non-AI users can. Your cognitive performance is failing, completing tasks faster, basically just being like people who use AI are slowing down brain-wise. And I'm like, I don't know how to feel about that.
I feel like I mean, they have the statistics now. They did this study. And all these percentages.
I also never know what's fake news. Like,
right?
I didn't even
like,
look up
I'd like
if that's
to
a real.
see like the details of this.
Is
study.
that even a real study? But I see stuff like that all
like,
the time.
It's from MIT, so I'm not instantly thinking that it's fake news. But
the post isn't from MIT. It's from a rando saying that.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know what's fake news and what's not. So, but I see stuff like that all the time.
Yeah.
And it just got me thinking, like, is that something that's really happening too?
I think it makes sense, but how bad it is or how scary it is, I'm not sure if we have the right context for it, because I feel like it's, if you make your own pizza at home from scratch, and the difference of doing that or going and getting something pre-made from another business.
Are you losing the ability to cook?
Are you losing the ability to cook? Right. Because you're eating takeout.
And if you do that long enough, will you forget how to make a pizza?
Right. Are we really worried about that?
Yeah.
Does that, you know what I mean? I feel like
it's a good way to put it.
Everybody is so freaked out and hyping this up as like the end of thinking mankind. And I'm like, is that really what's happening?
Yeah.
When calculators came out and people started doing math
so true
on a calculator instead of long form, did we suddenly get dumber? Some of us, maybe, yeah. I mean, I feel like there is a percentage of the population that is not going to retain that information because there's so many variables in intelligence. So, yeah, of course it's going to happen on some slice of the pie here, but overall, is it going to be that damaging? I feel like it remains to be seen.
That's a really good illustration, too, because I'm like, we have calculators now, so what do I need to do long-form math for? That's a really good point. I'm like, how often is it an issue for me to need to do long-form math
in my life
without a calculator?
Unless
Literally
that's my
never.
field.
Unless that's my field. Or,
is it really a big deal?
Is it really a big deal that I'm using a calculator? Right.
9 times out of the 10, no.
That's a really good point. Yeah.
So I get really just like super, and we've talked about AI fatigue in another podcast before, but I just get so tired of seeing people on LinkedIn and in social media and on these posts, like just demanding how AI be used and like forecasting this mass idiocy that's coming on the horizon. And I'm like, maybe not. if you look back historically at the shifts that have been made when technology made a huge leap forward and it started being incorporated in daily life and in across all different types of business, it didn't cause a massive setback.
Yeah.
And so why would this be different?
Yeah.
It is technology. It's a new kind of technology. It's
Yeah.
different. There's a lot that's not understood about it still.
Yeah.
It's a learning curve that's maybe a bigger learning curve than other technologies by its nature. But it feels like it's just getting to this fevered pitch. And I'm just like, just calm down.
Yeah.
Let's just stop.
Yeah.
Can we talk about something else for a little bit?
Yeah.
Because it's just turning, and maybe it's just me that feels that way.
I think it's, to me, I wonder if it's just because there's always just been this, back from literally before Y2K, like someday robots are going to take over the world. And so it's like,
ever since the Terminator movies,
are we getting to the point where robots are taking over the world and people are like, it's now becoming real, cars are driving themselves. And I did see some video, and I don't even know if it was real because of AI, of a robot walking down the street in New York City and people freaking out about it. And I'm just like, and it's true. Sometimes you can't tell. That was a big thing I saw on TikTok, a girl talking about how there's a video going around that it did fool people. They didn't know the bear on the trampoline. Did you see that? Yeah. And the bunnies on the trampoline, and they couldn't tell if it was real or not. And it's like, it's going to get worse, where we're not going to be able to tell what's AI and what's not, because it's going to keep getting better. Yeah. And
can you tell what math from a paper? What kid used a calculator and who did it by hand?
Right.
If all they're doing is putting the answer on the paper?
Yeah.
Can you tell? Like in some ways, it's not going to hurt anything.
Yeah, I am sure.
Just calm down.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah, there will be pros and cons.
It doesn't belong in every single application.
Right.
True. It's being used where it should not be used.
Yes.
I'm not a fan of the idea of a self-driving car.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I don't think that's a step too far to me.
I agree.
But I feel like that's subjective. That's everybody's going to have an opinion about that. And that's maybe what I'm so fatigued about, is hearing like every single opinion about it.
I feel like none of them should be self-driving, or only all of them should be self-driving.
Right?
One or the other.
There are some people I think it would improve their driving if it was a self-driving car. But yeah, And you think about it's true, there will be some skills that I think will be lost in a sense. Like, how many people make their own butter?
Yeah.
Right. It becomes like a colloquial. I shouldn't have tried to say that word today. But it becomes like an old-fashioned kind of niche thing. Which we all accept about other things. Yeah. So I'm like, I feel like there's going to be, we're in the hysteria phase.
We're in the hysteria phase.
But we're going to come into the acceptance stage. And then it's just going to be the new reality.
And there will probably always be people who are just like, me.
Oh, yeah. There's always going to be apocalyptic drama.
Yeah. But to me, I'm just like, as far as it making me more or less dumb using my brain, I'm sure a little bit both. Like, I feel like it's just making me use my brain differently. I feel like I'm saving brain space for other things,
right?
I need more,
right?
And I feel like it's helping me be a deeper thinker in some ways. It's helping me I probably spend more time now doing a lot of introspection and thinking and writing than I did before, whereas before I would ignore those things and I would doom scroll instead. And now I've gone back to real journaling, real writing, and real studying and brain dumping through ChatGPT.
I'd just like to know more about this study, because the percentages sound scary. Oh, you're not using your brain. But I feel like, are you not accessing a part of the brain that you normally would be?
Right.
if you were working on this task? Is it necessary?
Yeah. What information is not
necessary
included in this study?
Right. Like, I just don't know if it's scare tactics or like.
And that's, again, why I go through everything on the internet, just kind of with a head tilt. Like,
Be like, is it really so?
I don't trust any of you, Phyllis. I never do.
Yeah. But
I'm still going to keep using it.
I am too.
The same way.
It has a place.
And everyone being mad at me is not going to stop me.
Yeah. I'm going to tune out all of the. How do I change my feed? It's LinkedIn specifically that's really taking me off now.
I know.
I rarely go on there anymore because all I get is like, well, I've had a couple cool interactions with local people.
Good.
Who have been like, you know how a lot of, this is kind of off topic, but you know how sometimes you connect with someone, then you immediately get like a pitch.
Yes.
In your DMs. And they're just like, so, hey, I've had 2 really good experiences with people like genuinely, like if you approach it the right way, I have total respect for you.
Yeah.
And I had one guy from Portland who was like, here's my stuff, but how you doing? Like, what's going on in Kittery? And just thanks for connecting. Here's what I do, just so you know, if in the future you need anybody like me, which I thought was great.
It's a good way to approach it.
But the majority of the ones I'm getting are like, hey, so this is what I do, and can we schedule a 5-minute? I'm like, no. I don't want to schedule a 5-minute call. I just connected with you.
Would love nothing less than to get on a call.
We're connecting, so I see you, and I'll reach out if I ever need to. Happy to connect, but please don't be aggressive with me.
Yeah.
And it's either that or it's, here's the only way you should be using AI. Those are all the posts that are coming up, and I'm like, how do I make it stop?
I don't think there's any.
I don't want to open this app anymore.
There's no way that anyone can be saying this is the only way to use. It's too new to be definitively saying that.
But people are saying the same. They're giving the same opinions, just putting their own bullet list in there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're saying the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Isn't this what you're accusing chat of doing?
Great point.
Like,
great point.
Does anybody else see this? Is it just me?
Is it just rage bait is all I'm wondering.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I stop putting the light bulb response
emoji
on it.
Yeah.
Like it's not an aha moment anymore.
It's
literally
really
everybody
not.
is saying the same thing.
Yeah.
So sorry, I had to just vent for a little bit.
I understand. I'm getting kind of sick of social media in general and just everyone being all like, can we just go back to like everything just being fun and light and
talk about the things you enjoy.
Yeah.
Like get back to talking about what it is about marketing or your whatever business you're in. Like make that what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What excites you? What are you excited about? What is really bringing value to your work, and what are you using that you think is making positive changes? Like, can we just stop with the fear mongering and I want to open it and be inspired by something and not here's what you're doing wrong. And if you're not using it this way, then what do you even know?
I think that was our goal with coming on, talking about every time we talk about ChatGPT and why we're using it is because it's like, this is why we like it.
This is what
This is how we're using it. Don't do it if you don't want to. No problem for us.
Right. We're not saying
if you don't use it,
right?
It literally will affect my life 0%. This is crazy, but ChatGPT does not sponsor me, and maybe they should, but they don't. So if you don't do it. It's okay. It'll be okay.
It's gonna be all right.
Yeah. This is why we like it.
This is what we're excited about. These are ways that we found to use it that have actually been truly helpful.
Yeah.
At different times. And so it's like, we're just sharing.
Just like the what's in my bag And why you
Right.
should use a vomit bag.
This is in my chat. What's in my chat?
This is what's in my chat.
We should start doing that regularly.
Oh, what's in my chat?
What's in your chat?
And I don't
this
know
week?
if we have any time because I don't know how much time we've been recording, but I'm like, what if I can share a recent what's in my chat?
I know. I should go look.
I use it
What's
for
the last thing I
everything. Something
chatted?
stupid and benign, fruit fly solutions recently. Because I have stupid fruit flies in my kitchen. I can't get rid of them.
Oh, I asked it because I just started doing Pilates classes again after I had abdominal surgery. And so I was asking it what things I should be cautious about.
Yeah.
And is it okay that I started doing this?
Oh.
I mean, I got clearance to start exercising again and all that, but I still was like, is there anything I should like be keeping an eye on? Are
That
there
you're not thinking of.
that I'm not thinking of? Right. And it gave me this whole list of, like, here are a couple things you should look out for, and you know, information about adhesions and scar tissue and stuff, and like be mindful of that. And it could cause this type of pain, so don't freak out if you feel this. Just modify. It was so helpful.
Yeah.
I loved it.
That's great.
That's a recent chat.
I recently used it, did I tell you, to help me design. We're remodeling my mom's house.
Yes.
Yeah. So like,
Oh no, you showed me like your room.
so I've been
like
doing
one of
it.
your- in your
so I've been
bedroom or
doing it to
something.
help redesign my sister's house.
Cool.
Like, because we're just like revamping the outside. So like the fire pit area, I took a picture of the backyard and was like, hey, how should we re-landscape this? And it was like, here, re-landscape it like this. Here's like, and it gave me a bunch
Wow.
of options. Like, here's the furniture that you would need. It sent me back a picture of our actual backyard.
That's so
and just
cool.
put furniture in it.
See, I love that.
And then same
that. That's
same with
amazing.
downstairs. I took a picture of the downstairs and was like, if I took out this wall, what would it look like if I then took out this wall and then put a living room down here? And it took out the wall and then built a living room there.
That's so cool.
Guys, how are you hating this?
Right. Right.
Like, that's amazing.
You know, there's an interior designer who's just like
Dang it.
Xing you out on their screen right now.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't think it necessarily replaces anything like that. But
No.
I mean, for us to,
But it
again,
can-
inspire
Right,
ideas like, oh,
right.
I wouldn't have thought of putting that there like that.
And then if you were going to a contractor or an interior designer, you could give them a visual and say, this is
Yes.
this is what's in my head.
Well, actually, the whole reason I did this was I'm trying to encourage my mother to do it. And so she needs visuals.
Yeah.
She's terrified of change.
Yeah.
And so I want it to be like,
Yeah.
this is what your trash basement could look
Could
like.
look like, yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
This could be yours.
And she was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's valuable.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just need to see it
Yeah.
and be like, all you would need is a couple of pieces of furniture. And so anyway, I feel like that's pretty valuable. But anyway, could go on and on.
Yeah. We will. We probably will. We're going to talk about this again.
I need to get a team member question ready for you. Hang on. It's
I love
time
these.
for
I'm so bad at them, but I love them.
Get to know the team member. Now,
It'd be
just-
funny if you asked me a question about me and I had no idea.
Side point: I dropped into the super. We have mini chats, but we have one for our local people, and then we have one for everyone around the world who works at the company. And I dropped into that chat this morning, like, "Hey, everybody, please send me facts about you that no one else on the team knows."
Still have to do that. for you.
And I was like, privately, heavy on the privately.
Don't answer.
answer in this chat. And immediately, Kevin Burns was like, I almost answered in this chat.
Kevin.
I'm like, babe, don't do that. So
The only
anyway.
reason I didn't is because I didn't see the chat right off, because you know I would have as well.
So anyway, I started having people message me today some new facts about themselves. So
Excited.
I've got a few. I'm gonna just pick one.
Okay.
Okay, this is just a random one. Okay. Which team member believes that chocolate and peanut butter deserve a spot on the food pyramid?
Oh. Besides my daughter, I know she doesn't work here, so that doesn't count. First, it would have to be someone who thought about the food pyramid. And that feels like a Kevin to me. Is it Kevin?
It's not Kevin.
It's not Kevin. I feel like he would chart that out. Chocolate and peanut butter should be on the food pyramid. Tim?
You think Tim's thinking about the food pyramid?
No, but I feel like it's a classic combination, and he's kind of white bread. So I feel like
he is pretty white bread.
I feel like I love you, Tim, but you know what I mean. Honestly, search your soul. You know I'm right. Do you want any hints?
Yes,
because I'm so bad at this.
It's someone that is within a year new to this company.
Okay. A year. I'm running through like everybody who's been here like 2. Is it Ava?
Good guess.
Who else has only been here a year?
Less than a year.
Oh.
I think there's only 2 other options.
Why can't I think of anybody else that's only been here a year? Erica?
You've got one more option.
What? Who's the last one? Ugh. I'm so sorry, whoever it is.
It's hard. I picked someone hard. I picked maybe the hardest person.
And if I work with you a lot, I'm so sorry.
I picked the hardest person. Because this person is cooperative and actually sent me answers. Because they're responsible.
Christina?
And a good adult. No.
She's been here longer than... Yeah, she's been here like 2 years.
It's a mature adult woman.
Vicky?
Yes.
My God, Vicky, I'm so sorry. I mean, to be fair, though, I just met her like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so Vicky's brand new to this company, and I have not even posted her welcome to the company video yet. Okay, so podcast fans, you probably don't even know who that is yet. So that video will be coming if it hasn't posted by the time this podcast is posted, which hopefully if it hasn't, it will be. It will be within a couple days. So yeah, she's brand new. She's our new web dev lady. She's amazing.
I love that, and also a peanut butter and chocolate enthusiast. Yeah. Good to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, of course, it's Vicky. She's the one who was like, "I am on it, sending you whatever you need."
She's awesome.
But
I haven't worked with her that much yet, but I love her already. Mm-hmm. She was such a good hire.
Oh, go back and watch our Moxie video. Go to our YouTube channel. If you're not there, and go watch me and Adrian and Tim and Vicky.
That was so good. I don't know why more people haven't liked. That was so one of the best videos.
Oh, it's so funny.
Ever. There are so many gold nuggets in that one. Like
Tim and Coyote Ugly.
Oh my God. I spit my drink out when I saw that part because I'm like, what just happened?
So many of Adrian's faces.
Oh my word.
Oh my word.
And he's like, and he asked if you needed to be birthed.
I love him. I love him.
Why does he have to work in another country?
I know. I want him back.
He needs to be here all the time because I need that in my life.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen his episode yet, go for that. And upcoming next couple weeks, enjoy a whole bunch of Kevin episodes on the way. Buckle in for that. Kevin Burns episodes are on the way.
He's a singular human being.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have fun editing those. But I'm very excited. I'm so excited for Kevin to be here.
Same.
We're going to have a lot of fun podcast moments with him. So please come back for Kevin content. It's going to be awesome. And come back for Anna Lynn content. Yeah. She's coming back.
I am.
She
You
is.
hear that? Life.
I have to drag her
everybody.
here.
It's happening.
You're highly requested, so
Aw.
people were stopping you in the hallway.
That is true.
So-
I had someone this weekend as well. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I know you from Sea Point.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Okay.
I hope you're not a weirdo.
Yeah. Was it a
I mean,
weirdo?
I don't know.
Was it a nice person?
Yes, they were very nice.
Okay.
So, but I do attract the weirdos, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I do too.
It's okay.
It's okay. Hey, weirdos, we love you.
Welcome. We're your people.
We're your people. Okay. We'll see you next time. Love yous. It's the end.
No, it's not. There's more.
There's always more.
Don't be sad. You can catch our full video interviews on our YouTube channel. Come find us.
And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friends so that we're not sad.
And follow us on TikTok.
And Instagram.
It'll make your day happier, promise.
And we'll know if you do. Until next time.